So to save time, this is going to be the list. If you just wanted to click, just get it done and over with. That way you don't have to scroll to the end and see another ad. All right, trying to get this done in less than a minute. If for those that just want to see the list, and keep in mind this is not relatively ordered that much, just because I do talk about all these characters one by one. So if you're interested in that, you can watch the video. If not, this is the list. Like I said, not completely ordered. S is going to be like the, in my opinion, must-have characters that you usually want to summon for. A is going to be like the better characters that are worth working on for whatever reason. I don't want to go too much into detail because I want to make the intro like 1 minute long at most. The B tier is going to be the characters that even if you pull them, they're worth working on. To be honest, these aren't ordered either. I'd definitely put him. I'll probably put him back there. But B tier is going to be the characters that you don't really want to work on unless you don't really have better. GQ and BB, honestly, these four can be also really good in GQ. Arena, this was originally links, so we have the SP links, NAD links, and the arena characters. So, yeah, let's just get into the video. Alright, what's going on, y'all? WeBull's back again, and let's just get right into it. Speed tier list. It's not going to be ordered, to be honest. I'm going to just give my take on all these characters. I'll put them in a general area. Some people might be mad that I'll put someone over another. Keep in mind, a lot of these characters specialize in different areas, so I do want to give a disclaimer. Some characters are going to be better than others in different locations. Caleb, in my opinion, and I don't give Caleb credit all that often, but they've done, in my opinion, a good job diversifying the characters that come out nowadays. Not back then, nowadays. I need to accentuate that because people are like, Caleb's done a bad job. I mean, you can definitely argue that. and I won't be able to dispute all that, but for the most part, in my opinion, they've done a pretty good job as of late. So first and foremost, let's just go right into it. We have the S, which is going to be like the top tier. These are going to be the characters that you kind of want to summon for, perhaps even want to maybe even go all in for, depending on your take. Personally, I think you want to be careful with your orbs because there might be the next best thing always around the corner, right? We had a 5th anniversary Byakuya, but eventually we did get like Noel, Azashiro. We got actually quite a lot of good speed units as well. I'll get into it in a bit. And let's just get right into it. I do have the B tier. These are going to be the characters that have come out in the last bit that, in my opinion, aren't worth working on even if you pull them. Level them up for the orbs, but you don't really have to work on them unless you really need them to fit a criteria in Sinkaimon, maybe Guild Quest if you don't have better. A is going to be the characters that I would recommend working on, especially so if you actually like the character. If you don't like the character, obviously, you know, whether or not it's valuable to you to work on these characters, there you go. Then I have the GQ tier. This is going to be mainly for only Guild Quest characters that you only really use in Guild Quest. BB tier, these are going to be the Brave Battle characters that like Chad, as well as where's Ichibei? Ichibei. I should have an arena tier. This Kenpachi is actually pretty good in arena. Not crazy good, but he's pretty good. Where's Ichibei? Where's your chunky smell? Yes, there you are, baby. There you are. Okay, so that's pretty much how that's gonna work. Links, I have this set up in 2 tiers. To be honest, I should probably just delete this one. Can I just delete this one? Okay, so for links, I'm gonna have the SP based units and then the NAD units, and I'm gonna have it broken down based on their links. I'm gonna talk about the links as well, and yeah, so let's just get right into it. First and foremost, NAD units. We do have Dangai Ichigo. He did get resurrected. He ended up picking up strong attack recharge. Still not worth really playing with, which is unfortunate. I think if Caleb gave him Frenzy, he actually would have been maybe not worth playing and running in IT, but you'd make a case for, oh, you know what, he's like a centerpiece character, right? He's like a cool little statue in the middle of your living room. No real usefulness, but hey, it's there. Next, we do have Mashiro. Now, Mashiro is a damage reduction enhanced link at damage 20% with normal attack damage. Then we do have some more NAD links over here. Ganryu. Ganryu is also a normal attack damage 20% with damage reduction 12%. We have Silapor over here with a NAD at 25 link with damage reduction 12. And then we also have another, which one is Zangetsu? Where's Zangetsu at? There we go. And then we have Zangetsu, who's even better than Sailaporo based on base stats. Keep in mind, if you have a 5-5 Sailaporo with attack as the last roll, this Sailaporo is going to be better. But for now, damage reduction, normal attack damage 25 link, damage reduction 16%, just like the Sailaporo, who actually, never mind, Zangetsu has NAD 25, DR 16%, and Sailaporo has NAD 25 but DR 12%. So Zangetsu's better. If you don't get hit, it doesn't really matter. Like, you could argue a case for either or. Next, we have this character. Actually, this character's strong attack recharge last ditch, so he was going to go under SP units. We'll talk about that later. Oh, nice. White Day Sugishima. I actually really like this character, and it was always strange that he got normal attack damage as his link, because he was kind of like an SP. People played him like an SP-based unit, even though he was a NAD unit, just because of his strong attacks, the way they looked. This character is a normal attack damage and full stamina damage link. 20% and 16% respectively. Actually pretty good, not gonna lie. And then we have Ikaku. Where's Ikaku's cute, sexy ass? Where you at? Where your bald head at? Ah, there you are. Tag Team Ikaku ended up picking up full stamina damage boost, and he is actually a recover 16% link. This you can actually run literally as SP or NAD. To be honest, I feel like this would be better as a NAD character, simply because full stam and recover stamina as a link, you're probably better off going with like full stam and then strong attack recharge, and which we actually have quite a few. And then we have strong attack damage and strong attack recharge, which in my opinion is significantly better. If any more NAD characters pop up, it'll be great. Oh, Tatsuki, normal attack damage 20% with 100% chance to revive with the last ditch 100%, which is really, really nice. And going into the SP based characters for the links, we do have Yemi, who is a strong attack recharge link, and then he also picked up last ditch survival, which is it's not crazy OP or nothing, but it is definitely something. We also have the Senkaimon Ichigo, who has last ditch 100% instead of the 80 that Yami has, along with the normal attack, along with the strong attack recharge link of 12%, which I think is strong attack recharge. I love strong attack recharge over strong attack damage. It is what it is. If you only, like, if an enemy is going to die, so okay, here's an example where strong attack damage full stam is better than like full stam strong attack recharge or strong attack damage strong attack recharge. If an enemy has 100 HP and your strong attack with strong attack recharge deals 80, but you would deal that 100 damage with that extra strong attack damage or full stamina damage boost, then you're better off using that strong attack damage linked instead, because that could be less attacks that you need to begin with. If you have strong attack recharge and you need 2 strong attacks, that might potentially be a difference in like maybe 3 seconds of a run, whereas the enemy would have been dead. So there are some cases where strong attack damage last ditch might be better, etc, etc, but for the most part, strong attack damage, strong attack recharge is pretty good. Next we do have Senkaimon Chad, who just recently came out. Strong attack recharge and full stamina damage boost, both very, very high. 25% full stam, strong attack recharge 12%, very, very, very good. I love it. And then followed up with the strong attack recharge and strong attack damage links. Alright, so apparently I didn't actually put them in. Let's put Kokuto over here, right behind 2nd Anniversary Ichigo. Unfortunately, 2nd Anniversary Ichigo's resurrection didn't really save him, which is kind of sad. But I mean, he did get a good resurrection, and he has a full strong attack damage 25, strong attack recharge 10% as his link. Followed up with Movie Toshiro, which actually got a strong attack recharge pickup, so he's strong attack damage 20% and then strong attack recharge 10%. And personally, I would like to put Kokuto above Movie Toshiro, because that 12% strong attack recharge, strong attack damage 16%, in my opinion, is a little more valuable. I'll take 2% strong attack recharge over 4% strong attack damage more often than not. And yeah, so that's pretty much going to be it when it comes to links. I'm not trying to order these, it's mainly just like, to be honest, because then this would probably be like around here. Maybe even this, like this. It depends if you really need last ditch. If you don't need last ditch, it doesn't matter. But Tatsuki being able to like run into epic raids, pretty good. Right, so Brave Battles, I think that that's pretty simple. Like, there's not really too many Brave Battle characters. Fierce Battle, like Kaku, actually ended up being a pretty good Brave Battle character as well, since he's not a captain. But a lot of people don't really have this character 5 out of 5 like they would Chad, because Chad's been more readily available. He's also a human, so he never has to worry about killer. I see a lot of people running Eisens now too, which is hilarious. In PvP, Brave Battles, whatever. I should probably have an arena area. You know what? Can I turn this into like a little arena? Maybe I should start adding an arena section, because this Kenpachi can be used in Brave Battles. I've seen it, but honestly, since he's a speed captain, he ends up dying to a lot of tech characters. Alright, so going into SP units, we also have the Senkaimon Aizen, which in my opinion is even better than the Strong Attack Recharge Links, because you get full stamina damage boost. Which one was it? Was it 20%? Yeah, full stam 20% and strong attack damage 20%, which is really, really, really good. Okay, so going into these other characters, I did want to put Lisa in here. I kind of dug deep into the barrel of doo-doo over here. Yoruichi's still actually a pretty good character, but in my opinion, she needs dupes to actually, like, be worth working on. She's definitely better than Rukia. I like her more than Lisa, but Lisa also got Havoc, which, I forget what her... Click here. If I type in Lisa and I go with the speed one, similarities. So her first strong attack is going to be, oh, that's the weird AoE, right? Yep, here it is. 690 by 1500 beam. So it's not quite the 3k length beam, but this is still relatively good. Like, this is good range on a first strong attack, and it's a beam instead of a lunge, which I think is better. Second strong attack is going to be a crawling vortex, which I think that would hold her back. And then her third strong attack is just a standard full screen third strong attack. Oh wait, never mind, that's a lie. Okay. She has a 1080 radius third strong attack. It would be 900, but she did pick up Havoc, which is really, really, really good. I believe that she had it when she was 6-star originally. Yes, she did. But with her resurrection, she did pick up some good damage there as well. And you'll see here, she ended up picking up Berserker 20%. Not really the strongest character, but she is playable, and that's kind of important to me. Next, we do have this Quincy Ichigo. Personally, I like Quincy Ichigo a bit more than these characters. Some people don't like this Quincy Ichigo. I can definitely understand why. Just because he has that 40% mag first strong attack, and some people don't like it. Let me type in... Is it New... Do I type in New Year's and it'll show up? He is there. New Year 2019 version. Strong attack recharge 14%, followed up with weakening on everything. Boom, boom. Yeah, that was before innate skills. What am I doing? There we go. 40% magnification for strong attack. Actually really good in IT, funnily enough, thanks to his no affiliation killer, but he doesn't have Havoc, and that holds him back immensely. His second strong attack, I don't even remember what his second strong attack is. The same as Orihime's. Okay, so this is the split 3-way second strong attack. It does deal a bit more damage than Retsu or Orihime's first, just because it is a second strong attack. But for the most part, this third strong attack, if you don't hit all 3 arrows, for a ranged character, that's kind of difficult. It's kind of a doo-doo strong attack, and then his third strong attack is a standard full screen third strong attack. No Havoc though, so it kind of holds him back. Momo, honestly, she's a slightly worse Baz B. When Baz B came out, he kind of replaced her, but she has a lunge first strong attack, an 800 AoE distant second strong attack, and an AoE charge skill around herself. She was actually really good for her time, and yeah, no, she's good. 2500 length beam, 800 AoE distant, full screen, third strong attack, Yamamoto. He kind of revolutionized the game and actually gave us... He's the first person with the kit that we tend to go for nowadays. He literally has the 3000 length beam, the 960 massive AoE distant second strong attack, and the standard full screen 1200 strong attack. However, this character did not get Havoc. Oh, you thought you got me there. No. He just didn't get Havoc back then, so he has a 2500 length beam, 800 AoE distant, and then full screen third strong attack. However, that ended up being kind of like the meta of what you would want in a character now, which is kind of funnily enough. Like, next we have Eren Yero. He has a beam for strong attack. We have the shockwave with the drag in second strong attack, actually really strong, and then a full screen third strong attack. I had to dig in for that one. Baragon, Honestly, I like him a bit better than Momo just because of the weaken, but he's kind of like in a weird situation, to be honest, because he just didn't really do much when he came out, and unlike Halibel, he ended up not picking up Havoc, which really screwed him over. His first strong attack is going to be the 2500 length beam, which is nice. Second strong attack is going to be the vacuum into pushback attack. If you're familiar with Bankai Hikone, Safui Retsu, Spirit Society, Ichigo, Noel, Ulquiorra, like this second strong attack is pretty good, but without Havoc, you end up falling into problems. And then his third strong attack is a 900 AoE strong attack around himself, not even 1000 radius, which is unfortunate. And he, like I said, no Havoc, really fucked him over. Oh, damn, I cursed. Oh, well. Anyways, we have Lilynette over here. Honestly, I use her for GQ, and that's pretty much the only place I really use her. For range or Rankar week in Guild Quest. And she's a booster. I think she's a healer, actually. Wait, is she not a booster? Actually, no, she's not a booster. She's just a healer. Ah, okay, yeah, so she's just a healer, so I really only use her there. I don't really have much places to really use her. I actually think I took her out of my team for whoever's a booster for a Rankar week. I think I have Giriko in there now. Christmas Nell, I mean, she's better than some of these characters, but like, I feel like she kind of she fell off on contact. Like, actually, I would think that she's better than this Yamam. Actually, yeah, I'd say, would I say she's better than Aaron? Let me see here. What's her kit? What's her second strong attack? That's what I care about. Ah, okay, so this is Bankai Shuhei's second strong attack. Not really all that great. Full screen, third strong attack. Her issue is that she didn't get Havoc either. Personally, I actually like his second strong attack more, but she deals a little bit more damage unless he weakens. Kisuke. Kisuke is actually pretty good. I feel like Kisuke gets doo-dooed on a lot, which honestly is completely understandable. I feel like this Kisuke was kind of underwhelming when he came out as well. He didn't really have anything crazy special to him either, which is unfortunate. First strong attack, 2500 length beam. Second strong attack, 800 AoE distant. Third strong attack, AoE 750. Third strong attack around himself, and then when you charge it, it's a 900 AoE. Actually, pretty good kit. His third strong attack could have been better. If he had Havoc, honestly, I think that this character would have actually been pretty busted, but unfortunately, that's not the case. So he's probably going to be on the lower end of A tier. I do like Bambietta. I think Bambietta is a really good character. Kirinji with the revive mechanic on his special. A lunge for strong attack, 3000 length beam. Second strong attack. 1170 AoE distant, third strong attack, paralysis on everything, berserker 20%, havoc 20%. I love this character. I wish he was better, yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. This Ulquiorra, I think I'll put him around here along with these two. He's not a bad character though. Sanosuke, a lot of people doo-doo on Sanosuke with good reason in my opinion, but he's actually not too bad of a character. 40% magnification, first strong attack, heal, second strong attack. I believe it's the AoE around himself, which is not really all that great. Actually, no, his second strong attack I think is the vacuum pushback. I might be wrong. And then he has a full screen third strong attack. I do like this Sanosuke. A lot of people doodle on him, but he does have a heal and barrier, which is actually pretty okay in content like IT. Pretty good in epic raids. Obviously, in epic raids you want link slot potions now or droplet units. Guard break, havoc 20%, medic, berserker 40%. No status ailments, which is unfortunate. For his second strong attack, he does have he does have Spirit Society, Ichigo, and Safui Retsu's second strong attack, where it's the vacuum pushback. Not bad for a heal / barrier character, and since he does have two benefits to his second strong attack, I do like it. Next, we have Redux Toshiro. Honestly, I don't like this Redux Toshiro. I feel like you need dupes to really work on him. Like that's the problem with this row right here, is like, if you don't have dupes, these characters, in my opinion, aren't really worth working on. Same thing with like Lilynette. Lilynette you probably put in doo-doo tier. I do want to have a doo-doo tier, but this is kind of like I don't want to write people off. If they're completely unplayable, I'll tell you, but I mean, it is what it is. White Ichigo, Spirit Society White Ichigo, excellent character. I can't really say enough how much I actually genuinely love the design for this character, but I mean, that's personal preference at that point, right? Bruiser 30%, normal attack damage 20% as his link. He has the debuff mechanic on his special move. He has a weakening on everything. The debuff will go towards all your allies, boosting their damage, right? Because the enemies will get their debuff. guard break, poise, sprinter +1. He has strong attack recharge built in. He has a walking vortex for a second strong attack to go along with the poise is very, very nice. Debilitator +5 seconds, and if he weakens the enemy, which he does have weaken on all of his attacks, including his special, he gets an extra 20% damage. Honestly, I really like this character, and he's also immune to fire, which is good for guild quests for that particular week, for melee no affiliation week. Despite having a no affiliation killer, I think they did a good job on him. Honestly, this Halibel, I feel like I only really ever used her in guild quests. In regular PvE content, she doesn't have guard break by what I remember. Yeah, so she doesn't have guard break, which is unfortunate. I feel like that kind of screwed her over quite a bit. But she does have a NAD at 25 links, so I mean, she can be useful. I guess you could put her under NAD units for links, but yeah, unless like they don't have any guard, then I feel like she's kind of useless. I get that she has an Arankar killer. Some people argue, oh yeah, but Arankars don't have guard. Yeah, okay. You're gonna take her into IT. That's cool. Good job. Next we have 5th anniversary Byakuya. Still one of the best units in the game. I'd still argue that he's probably better than all of these characters combined if he's 1 out of 5. Right? Baz B, I do like Baz B. I feel like him and Kirinji can fight for one of these spots. Personally, I like Kirinji more, a little bit more utility. Kirinji also has Soul Reaper killer, Baz B with the Arankar killer. Honestly, I've only ever used this girl in Guild Quest, and that's her only real use for me. I like Orihime in Guild Quest as well because she is a team booster with Soul Reaper. I think she's a ranged Soul Reaper killer. I actually probably will swap to her instead of Tokinata, which is funnily enough. Ishin, I actually like this Ishin a lot. I'm gonna put him at the top of A tier because he still has one of the best kits, but in my opinion you get a lot more utility out of Byakuya, and I would say that it's better to summon for Byakuya than Ishin. Keep in mind, Ishin, I'm not saying that he's not worthy of this spot, he used to be, but I feel like there's just better characters to be putting up there. To be honest, like I would rather put like Noelle and probably Azashiro up here, because these characters have that spiritual pressure boost 80%. Now, you can make a case for literally all these characters, but I would probably put between Noelle and Azashiro as a character, I would probably put Noelle in front of Azashiro, simply because she has that status, she has Disabler as long as she has Killer, and even if that's not the case, she has Weakening, which is I think is a little bit better than Azashiro. However, if Azashiro has Killer, whoo, he's a beast. He is an absolute beast, but I feel like he kind of needs dupes to be in contention with a 1 of 5 Noelle that actually has Killer against the enemies. Either way, all 3 of these characters are really good. I wouldn't say go all in just for 5th anniversary Byakuya, but if you pull him, he's 100% worth working on. 100%, no questions asked. Next, we have Momo. Honestly, she's just a link unit. Like, she's really just a link unit. But if I were to put her down here, then I would have to move Kisuke and Sanosuke down to A tier as well. So I'm actually going to do that now, because, like, my issue here with speed is simply just that speed has fallen off significantly, and even though they added some really good speed units, it's still not really all that great. Now, for Tsukishima, you can put him in Brave Battles. He's really good in Brave Battles. I personally use him there. He's also excellent in Guild Quest for the Stern Ritter week, since he is a boost unit and poise unit. So we're going to put him in the middle. Alright, so we're going to put him, like, I'm going to put him in GQ, but just know that in Brave Battles, he does really good there as well. Next, we have Uryu. This Uryu is actually pretty good. I would actually put him over Momo, to be honest. Momo's a link slot unit, so that's the only reason I'm going to keep her like, silly self in A tier. Be careful, by the way, when you're doing IT. I see some people asking for Noelle's, and then little Momo over here try to sneak in. They look similar, but if you pay attention, one looks like she's worthy of being stabbed in the back and through the throat, right? Okay, Coochie Face, honestly, he's okay. He's mainly meant for Guild Quest, but he doesn't really perform as well as he could have. I'd say for Guild Quest particularly, he's actually not horrible though. Dark Rukia, I actually like this Dark Rukia quite a lot. Her first strong attack is kind of doo-doo unless you have dupes. So I'm gonna put her, I'll put her over here. Nah, I'll put her over here. She has a bit more damage. She has, actually, oh, that's a lie. I'm put her over here with Ishin, and the reason for that is she actually has Disabler if she has Killer. So if you're taking her into something like IT, she'll actually perform very well. Oh no, he's not even considered a movie character. I forgot his name. Shuren, that's his name. I forgot his name, but that's crazy. Normal attack damage 20%, bruiser of 40% total with flurry, poise. I feel like this character was meant to be for GQ or something, but like he's just he flopped on contact. Where'd he go, bro? Where'd he go? There you are. Honestly, I put him in B tier. Like, I don't think he's worth working on. If you got nobody better, oh well. Retsu, I'm gonna put her at the top of A tier. One of the best kits in the game, especially for harder content. She got the Havoc, she got the Berserker, she got the Badonka as well. She also has the 40% magnification for strong attack, really good for dealing damage in IT. Second strong attack is also the 3000 length beam. Third strong attack is the 1170 radius AoE distant third strong attack. I love that strong attack. She also has weakened defense built into her character, so when you're farming content like epic raids, she has weakened defense built in, so you can go full stand with double weakened defense to make epic raids significantly faster, which is excellent for awakened epic raid when the enemies have like 50 to 75 million HP for no other reason than Caleb hates us, right? So I really like this Retsu. Jushiro, honestly, probably still the best character in the game for speed. Honestly, like, obviously, like, these characters can clear faster than him, but being able to auto anything in the game with this Jushiro is stupid. He has a boost built into his second strong attack along with the barriers, with the multi barriers, which is awesome. He has drain built into all of his attacks, range collision for his first and second strong attack, but range collision sucks. Not for NAD characters that actually want to re-heal any type of damage that they might have taken if their 5 barriers wore off. Crazy character. This dude was literally farming IT solo at 5 out of 5, at 2 out of 5, excuse me, at 1 out of 5, 2 Jushiros, auto IT. That is some IT co-op ultra, all right? That's some crazy level of strength that this Jushiro has. Excellent character, 100% worth summoning for, in my opinion, and I will be saying that when I do my should you summon for this new Safui banner that's coming out, because it does have Retsu, Kenny, Jushiro, Shansui, and Yamamoto. Which, honestly, Jushiro and Retsu are worth it alone. Kenpachi, Brave Battles, that's another video. Next, we have Spirit Society Ichigo. Personally, I'll put him right here since they did fix him. He has a Hollow Killer, which is unfortunate, so he's competing with his Byakuya. If it's IT, I think that this guy's better than Byakuya, but since Byakuya is premium pool and more generally useful, I'm gonna keep him up here. I'm gonna keep him. He's earned his spots. You know what I'm saying? He's bled. All right. You could make a case depending on who has killer, but personally, I think Retsu's better and more worth working on. This Ichigo does have Frenzy +2, so he will proc his status elements. He does do a lot of Senkaimon stages that people aren't very comfortable with, which is really good. A lot of people doo-doo on this Ichigo, and I 100% understand why, but you can't take away the fact that this character has 2 range collision first strong attacks, and normally that would be bad, but if you're doing Senkaimon and the boss is not immune to burn, this character has weaken and burn, which means that you don't have to dodge the special move, and you can burn the enemy to like, no matter what type of enemy they are. Personally, I use him instead of Edrad, and Edrad is a mind or Rancor human killer, and this character literally doesn't fit any criteria, but he does the job because of the Frenzy +2. And then he also has that chance to burn. If the enemy is a power hollow, then this character also gets disabler against them, and if the enemy also has a status ailment on them, then this character deals an extra 20%, and if they're weakened, he's dealing an extra 100 times 1.5 for the weakened times 1.2, so he's dealing an extra 80% damage to enemies when they're weakened. That's really good, okay? So yeah, and he also has Sharpshooter. So if it's a range resistant human that allows this character to go in, this character does just fine in Senkaimon, unless it's like as long as it's a boss stage. Like that's very important that it's a boss stage. But yeah, I think that he's a great character. Next we have Grimmjow. Honestly, this Grimmjow is really good. Lunge for strong attack, 960 AoE distance, second strong attack, full screen third. But his issue is that he didn't get any status elements. I'll still put him above this Kirinji because the link slot farming is really good, and I think that's kind of important right now. And the same thing with this one. I'm gonna put him behind Kirinji because of the Havoc, but this Ginjo does have that droplet boost 30%. I'm gonna make it a little smaller so that this is easier. Kagarosa, very, very good in arena, but this character can be used in multiple places. If I had to rank him in A, I think he's 100% worth working on. I would actually put him above this Rukia, but I wouldn't put him above Ishin. So I'm gonna keep Ishin up there. So yeah, I'm gonna put him in arena, but just know I would personally put him up. Actually, I'll put him here. Because he's great in arena. He's a god in arena, but like in PvE content, he's still really good. And I like this White Ichigo way too much, bro. I love the Kirinji. Oh man, this is why I don't want to order it, because this is just like my personal preference, how I feel about these characters, right? The B tier, in my opinion, I wouldn't really be working on them in comparison to others. Personally, I think Momo's a little bit better than Uryu. Not in terms of damage, not in terms of anything except for the fact that Momo, you can put weakened defense on her and you take her into epic raids, IZ, even IT if you have her max transcended. Don't ever take her a 1 out of 5 Momo into IT for the love of God. But yeah, there's that. Arena Moe, actually okay in arena. Elefanto Gun, I'm gonna put him up here because he's actually a really, really good farmer. Unfortunately, I think that he's just a droplet farmer. I'm sure that he got something. I'm sure he got something, right? Yeah, there we go. Crystal Jewel drop plus 50%, and then Power Droplet drop 30%. Excellent, excellent, excellent farmer, especially for newer players, in my opinion. Really, really, really good character. Rose, mainly meant for arena. I don't think that he actually performs that well in arena. I don't play arena, so I don't really even want to order these, but I've heard mixed things about this Rose. In regular PvE content, absolutely not. And then Shuhei. Honestly, this Shuhei is actually really freaking bad. It's bad. Like, I'll put him at the top of B tier, but I would not take him out of there. He is horrible. And this is pretty much going to be the list. And yeah, I hope this was enlightening. Hopefully this helps some people make better decisions on the types of characters that they want to work on. I see a lot of people ask me questions. They're like, oh, do you think I should work on this? Do you think I should work on this? This is going to be my thought process. All right. If y'all like it, feel free to like the video. I appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe if y'all enjoyed it. It is what it is. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say that this isn't biased. There's always gonna be a little bit of bias when it comes to these tier lists. I don't want to order them necessarily, just because in my opinion, these lists, they change, man. Like, if you, like, for example, this Spirit Society White Ichigo, if you have this character 5 out of 5, it's gonna change the way that you look at that character compared to other stuff. Azashiro, I like this character. I think he's pretty good. I think he's 100% worth working on. But like, if you have a 2 out of 5 Retsu, 2 out of 5 Retsu is going to beat a 1 out of 5 Azashiro, in my opinion. Same thing with, like, I personally have a 5/5 Azashiro, I have a 2 out of 5 Noelle, and I still think Noelle is better, just because even though I do have good experiences with this Azashiro, I'm not gonna, I gotta admit, Super Link Slot Potion skill and Link Slot Potion skill is really, really good for farming, especially nowadays. But I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys grind, I'll catch up here, stay blessed, like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, have a great day. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.